Hey everybody, how's it going? If you would for me, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Sorry, I kind of got to work with my setup right now. I know I mentioned it before in my videos, but yeah. So right now, I don't have my laptop set up like I normally do, with the trailer playing in the background. Uh, I'm kind of working on getting the equipment. I've pretty much got to kind of start from scratch. So for now, I'll be using the phone. so, uh, but yeah, so this is going to be my review for The Boys season 4. My long overdue review for The Boys season 4. Um, I just had so much. Um, I'm not gonna lie. 2025 was a really shitty year for me. So, um, I'm not gonna lie, I really hated this year, really bad. So enough about the personal stuff. Came here to see The Boys season 4 review. So considering the, I normally don't do spoilers, but considering the season is old at this point, it's about a year old. It's almost a year old. We're coming up on season 5, which I'll do a trailer discussion on season 5 also. Um, because I have a lot to say about that trailer. So so I think so you got The Boys season 4. Uh, the original gang is there. Kamiko, uh, uh, Billy Butcher. The whole crew. And so this is the season where um Homelander is becoming more political. He's actually running for president. Uh, I think it's him, or it's Newman. They're trying to set him up to run for president, basically. So this is more of your political episode. So you're gonna have which I think it's a lot of parallels to Trump in this one, and Trump supporters. Uh, if you're a conservative and you get offended, it's like, come on, man. The Boys makes fun of everybody. It's The Boys. Come on. So take the joke and keep moving. So basically, what's going on in this episode or this season is you have Homelander. He's basically trying to find another member for the Seven, because if you remember in the season prior, uh, Queen Maeve is no longer there, and the old Black Noir got killed off. So they bring in a new they bring in a new Black Noir, that talks, and everybody looks at him and they're like, "Man, come on, man, you're so not Black Noir." He's like, "Why not?" He's like, "Because Black Noir doesn't say anything. He's quiet." So I thought that was kind of funny. Uh, this season is violent, of course, as every Boys season. It's violent, it's over the top, it's crazy. So uh Newman, she's in, and uh they're basically trying to they're basically they try to get uh they're trying to get into politics, and they're trying to get like a lot of political pull. And so as Homelander's looking for like a new uh sort of basically looking for the new members of the Seven, he runs across Sister Sage, and Sister Sage, she's these new actors that come in, I don't know who they are. I just know the old actors, like Claudia, I believe Claudia do it, however you say her name, is uh Blazes Newman. Uh and you got Jack Quaid, Anthony Starr, basically your usuals, in The Boys. Carl Urban as Billy Butcher. So So in this new season, they introduced Jeffrey D. Morgan. So he's in there, and he basically works with this organization that him and Butcher, they go way back, basically to like the army, the military, stuff like that. So he's in there, and he basically has his own agenda throughout the season. Jeffrey D. Morgan does, and he basically is talking into Butcher's ear to try to get him to basically, essentially, what he wants to do is he wants to mass genocide. He wants to find a way to mass genocide all the soups, because he's like, he looks at like, look, I don't like the soups, you don't like the soups, so let's do this thing, let's do this thing I found out to get rid of them. uh so it's so the whole thing is like, you have so Sister Sage, she's brought in, like I said, she's, her power is she's the smartest woman in the world. And so she's setting everything up. She has this really intelligent plan to put everything into place to make Homelander, uh like basically make him president, get the people on his side, essentially. uh so it's, like I said again, it's violent, it has like it's it has deep, having an affair, with an octopus, because the whole, they do the whole thing where he could talk to fish. And it is this girl basically, so deep eventually has a fair knowledge of octopus, but then he also is having an affair with Sister Sage. um so Sister Sage has this ability, well, she can't die if she gets but if she gets shot in the head, or if her brain gets damaged in any way, she becomes stupid. Like she becomes really dumb. Like she has like the mental capacity of like a 6 year old. Uh, so as we see it, she tells she tells Deep to give her basically give her a lobotomy through her eyeball. It's disgusting. That scene was nasty. And they end up having sex with each other. So I don't want to get too much into it because it's a long episode. I'll probably talk for a while, and I won't be holding this phone for like an hour. So, but basically, uh, so Newman, so she ends up, so her whole thing was they were going to, or actually no, I forgot about the other member they bring into, Firecracker. So Firecracker, her power sucks. Yeah, I'm just saying it right now. She's a suit, but her power is trash. Uh, she can barely get it to work half the time. Like she tries to flick her fingers and her, so so Firecracker, she comes in, she joins the she basically ends up joining the Seven also. Um, yeah, they run this, and so they're basically going to, because Firecracker's basically spreading lies and misinformation uh, about Starlight. Uh, it's basically, it's equivalent to like Trump supporters and stuff like that putting out like, conservatives putting out crazy conspiracy theories, right? Or those people in general that just give out crazy conspiracy theories. So she's doing that basically, and Starlight uh basically gets pissed, goes over to the network, it whoops her ass on stage. And what that was actually, what you find out later is that was just a ploy from Sister Sage to set Starlight up to make her look even worse, and to make Homelander and everyone else uh kind of boost their ratings, boost their looks um through the audience basically. So it then you got Butcher, he's dying from the disease, he's basically dying from the disease, and from taking all that soup stuff. He's got like uh, he's basically got a big old tumor in his brain, to the point to where he's seeing his dead wife Becca. She's talking to him basically. And I'll give you the twist too. So they kidnap a guy who, um, or well, okay, well, first of all, uh, Giancarlo Esposito comes back. Uh, I can't remember his name in the show, but they basically let his character out of prison, and what they're trying to do is they basically heard about this uh, this basically this virus, at this lab that was being tested on animals and stuff like that, and it's going to be used to basically it's strong enough to kill a suit basically, so they're going to use that to take out Homelander. And they go to this farm where it's a bunch of sheep and everything, and they're all doped up on V, and they're all flying and everything, and they're tearing people apart and stuff. The part was hilarious. uh that part was funny where they laid out this plan, and Frenchie didn't get it. He's like, we're really gonna make him go fuck a sheep, and they're like, no. And then Giancarlo Esposito just goes like, he's like, no, he's going to use the sheep as bait, and he goes, oh, okay. That part was hilarious. But yeah, no, it's like I said, it's a really good season. So basically, I'm gonna probably wrap it up. I don't know if I'm gonna do a review for this long, but so Carlos as so he basically, um so they set a deal basically with Carlos Esposito's character, um to get the to basically get the to get the basically get the disease, have it contained, so that way, um they could use it to stop Homelander. Um, of course, they run into the infected animals, and they damn near get killed, and they end up not coming up with anything. So, so Mother's Milk, Marvin basically has him locked back up, and he tells him like, "Well, we have no virus, so there's no deal." Um, so they end up locking him back up. Uh, it gets to the point to where so A Train actually turns good. A Train behind the scenes, A Train is linking information to the boys. Like everything that's happening with Homelander and stuff like that. Um, he's leaking all the information. So Homelander doesn't know this. So Homelander's trying to go around, and so they're basically going around killing people, like really like taking people out, who they even think is the link. They kill the guy Web Weaver. Um, they kill somebody else too. They kill a few people. Um, and I think this is the season two where Homelander is way more unhinged too, and you'll see it in there. Um, there's an episode where he's in a containment room, and they were torturing him, calling him names and stuff like that, and then uh he went down there and started making fun of, like, he literally had to do try to jack off, try to masturbate, in front of all the other like scientists or whatever. And he told him, he was like, look, he's like he's like he's like, you either, you get off, or I'm a eye laser your shit off. He's like, so you jerk it off, or my eye laser it off. And he does it anyway, and it's disgusting. He just blows a hole right between his legs. Um, so like I said, I'll wrap it up. But yeah, basically, um, so at the end of the movie, or at the end of the season, you basically find out that Jeffrey Dean Morgan is actually another thing that Butcher's imagining, because the tumor in his brain from the VIA he took, and he's dying. He doesn't have very much long to live. Uh, he tries to get Ryan out, but Ryan realizes he's being tricked by Butcher and them, because they basically took him down to like this this really well enforced bunker that he can't get out of because Ryan's got the same powers that Homelander has. Homelander's his dad. Um, and so you find out, yeah, Jeffrey Dean Morgan is the guy that is basically just all in Butcher's head. He's not real. He's not there. Um, Butcher ends up kidnapping the guy who made the virus because he locks him in the basement because he's going to have him make more of it. Uh, like it's so much in this episode. It's a lot. um, the shapeshifter that Sister Sage basically sends in to kind of spy on the boys, basically keep an eye on them, so they can try to find out who's leaking all the information. Um, A Train tries to take Ashley with him to leave because he's like, I can't stay around here. They're going to kill me. They find out I'm the leak, and he leaves. Ashley stays, um, and so they make this list of people to basically kill. The Deep and stuff like that. They make this list of people to take out, and he's like, well, by definition, should Ashley be at the top of the list? And Homelander goes, sure, go ahead. And she gets scared, so she runs into a room and takes the V, and you see her like transforming. Um, and that's where the season ends with her because you don't know what her power is. And she shows back up and see at the. I like how they did that. They didn't play their hand with her transformation, so we don't know what her power is just yet. We probably won't know that until, of course, season 5. That's when we'll find out. Uh, so you also find out uh, the kids from Gen V, they show up at the end of the season. I'm and even like so because the season doesn't end on a good note. Butcher, he basically comes in with his power, the tentacles or whatever growing out of him. They try to make this deal with Newman. Butcher ends up killing her. I think he killed her and her daughter. Yeah, Butcher ends up no, Butcher I don't think killed her daughter, but he did kill Newman, which I was sad for. That was a beautiful woman right there. But yeah, Newman is dead, so she did get killed at the end of the season. Um, and then Butcher walks away, and Butcher basically takes the I think this is the V or something like that he took, and they were gonna stop him. They were trying to stop him, but they couldn't. And he starts leaving. He goes like he's like, you should be fucking thanking me, talking about for killing Newman. That's what he tells the boys. Um, and then they get compromised by the kids from Gen V, and that's where I feel like I watched Gen V too. But yeah, so yeah, this was a really good show. This is a really good season. I really did like the season a lot, and I can't wait for season 5. But I am going to put up a review, or I'm gonna put up a trailer thing for season 5 too. So I got some things to say about that trailer. So got a few things to break down. Uh, but yeah, that is my review for The Boys season 4. It is a high recommend for me as usual. Like I said, the boys don't miss. The boys don't miss. So if you haven't seen it, this is a spoiler review. So I'll but honestly, I feel like if you haven't seen season 4, you probably haven't even started on season 1. You gotta watch all 4 seasons and prepare yourself for the 5th one. So, but yeah, that's my review for The Boys, and we'll see y'all next review. Peace.